It's a new day. You ready? Let's get it.
Yo, 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 welcome to
Bringing Her A Game.
I'm Kelsey,
And I'm Jenya.
and we're just two average Canadian girls talking all things women's sports and more.
You might just learn a few things and occasionally laugh with us.
Or more like, laugh at us.
Okay, welcome to the chat.
Let's get it! Welcome to episode 1 of Bringing Her A Game. This is Kelsey,
And this is Jenya.
and we're here to party
Every day we are.
every day.
Yeah, wow, episode 1. There is just
Can we
an
just
excitement in the air.
Yeah, we can just take a moment, breathe in, just realize how impactful this will be in our lives in 50 years.
When we look back and laugh at it and be like, wow, what was that phase?
Entering the podcast era.
You know what? I'm here for it.
We may be a little bit late, but at the same time, I've never been early, so
It's true.
it's right on time for me.
I think we're right on schedule. Actually, okay, we might be late in like the legit podcast world,
True.
but I think we're right on schedule for women's sports in Canada.
Yep, I agree.
I legit am like, this is it. It's stuff is happening and it will be fun to talk about.
Sweet. Well, this episode, I think we wanted to just do, the first episode be a little bit more about who we are, because some of you might not actually know a lot about us as people, Kelsey and Jenya, and or even just our experiences with sport. I feel like lately I haven't really been talking a lot about sports, mainly because it's something that has
This mic is sliding down. This is so classic.
Okay, let me get you some tape.
We're just going to quickly pause.
And we're back. We fixed the mic stand. Jenny's good to go.
Good to go.
Sorry if I completely blew out your eardrum with that spit take. And it's just funny to us because everything about that's happening in this room right now is like so redneck.
Like, are we on the Red Green show or what? Like, we have a sign handwritten in permanent marker.
Just on a piece of loose leaf.
Our laptop that's recording pretty much just fell over.
There's wires everywhere because we don't have anything wireless.
No.
We're not that ballin', We're pretty ballin', but not that ballin'.
And you know what? We might get there one day.
Yeah.
We might upgrade one day. We'll see if we can get enough
It's just,
income.
yeah, it's just really hilarious to be watching all of this. And
I love it. And you know what? I think that's a good startup. If you're not laughing about your situation, is it a good startup?
I know, true.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so we're back. And basically what I was saying before is we wanted to just introduce ourselves a little bit more and talk a little bit more of like what sports were like for us growing up. And the Canadian experience is usually pretty different from a lot of, mainly it's the States. I feel like mostly you see the experiences of people in the States, and it's just way different in Canada.
Yeah.
There's a lot of similarities, but it's just a lot different, especially if you weren't like raised in a city. But yeah, what was the first sport you played growing up?
Oh, the first sport I played. I started playing soccer at probably like at 5. And then not long after I started playing basketball. There was like a little community program Saturday mornings. And it was so fun. Yeah, we would go and spend our Saturday mornings just playing ball. And, just being little awkward kids running around trying to dribble a big basketball that's like way bigger than your head. And
So wait, how old would you have been?
for basketball, I probably would have been like 7 or 8 or something.
Yeah, that's really young.
Yeah.
Did you have the actual size basketball?
Yeah, we used like women's size.
Oh, nice.
And I remember it being very heavy and just like, what? I can barely pass this thing.
What about the height of the hoops? Were the hoops?
They were like elementary hoop.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So like a little bit
So you
lower,
could
which
dunk.
was I could totally dunk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was super tall for my age. I was like No, but
and did you just like practice or did you have games?
You just practice.
Okay.
It was like so fun. You just like learn fundamental skills, and then we'd have like a little scrimmage at the end. And classic, like you're playing with other little 7 and 8-year-old boys, and you know it's like, please pass me the ball, please, please, I'm wide open. Okay, whatever. Like, sure, I'll just stand over here and not get the ball, fart around, like yeah. But I started playing soccer earlier.
Yeah, like actual games and practices and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's more common with like younger kids just because it's a little bit, you don't have to throw,
No.
That's just really hard to throw something heavy into a hoop.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like high up into the air.
Yeah.
Whereas soccer, when you're a kid, it's just straight beehive soccer. Like everyone's just swarming the ball, running around. There's always a kid laying like on the field picking dandelions. There's always another kid chasing butterflies.
Yeah.
There's always like a couple kids who are really intense, and then yeah.
Which one were you?
I was in the middle.
Okay.
I always was like, those kids picking dandelions, like, come on. But I wasn't like the most intense one either out there. I was just like, hi, here. I was pretty quiet as a kid, actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you? What were your first experiences?
My first sport that I ever played organized, and I do that in air quotes, I was in squirts hockey.
Squirts.
Yeah. And mainly because my brothers were really into hockey. That was the sport that they played growing up. And my sisters weren't super, the opportunities for us were limited because we lived really far from even just like a town that had an arena. So my two older sisters, so I have two older brothers and two older sisters. My two older sisters weren't super interested in like actually driving far to like to partake in organized sport. They're both very athletic. Like we played a lot of sports growing up for sure. But then I think I was 7 in squirts, and I just remember, I forget, but yeah, someone, I think it was mom or dad, someone in my family was like, wait, Kelsey, do you want to play hockey? And as a 7-year-old, like looking at my brothers, and I was like, yeah, I want to play hockey for sure. Yeah, so I got a bunch of hand-me-down equipment, and
amazing.
And it was the same thing, like boys and girls hockey team. And yeah, it was the same experience with me where it was like there was 2 of us girls on the team. Maybe there was 3, but there was like 2 or 3 of us on the team. And we were all in the same dressing room. Like it was like everything's the same. Yeah, and I just remember the first game we ever played together. I had the puck, and I remember being like, oh my gosh, I have the puck. And then my teammate, who I ended up going to school with in like grade 9 later, and it was like really funny to bring this all up because anyway, but he skated over and took the puck right off of my stick.
So classic.
And just like kept, and I just like, as like a 7-year-old kind of shy girl, I was like so enraged, but also like, what, am I not good? Like so insecure, like at the same time, like, what is happening? I don't know what to do.
Right? You're like, I'm athletic, I can do this.
So then I stopped going to games and I only went to the practices.
That's so sad.
But I loved the practices. Like it was like games. Yeah. I feel like with kids, it's just like a bunch of people swarming a puck. Like I just remember it being like, this is not fun at all. And it was literally 2 hours for my parents to drive me to practice. And so mom was like totally fine with like, if you don't want to go to the games, that's totally fine. Like the best thing that you're going to learn is in practice anyway. So yeah, I just would do all the drills, and I was proudly the fastest skater on the whole team. And I would make sure everyone, because practice started, we would all go on the ice and you would do like 4 laps on the ice, and I had to be at the front. I was like, I have to be at the front. I have to show all of these boys that like I am good enough to be on this team.
Right. You may take the puck from me, but I can skate faster than you.
And like I didn't speak any words to any of my teammates. That's how shy I was, but I was like, I'm going to be at the front of that pack, and I'm going to be the fastest skater on this team. Anyway, and the drills are fun and stuff. Yeah. And so I ended up just doing only going to practices and stuff, no games.
That's amazing. Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what made you want to stick with it? Like stick with sports?
I didn't stick with hockey.
Nice. Okay, see ya, hockey.
Long story short, hockey didn't stay long. So I think I did 1 year, of the squirts hockey. It was a big commitment for like my family and also me. So yeah, so then I played basketball in grade 8, and it was the same thing. We drove to like a different school an hour and a half away, and then I was able to play. That was my fundamentals to basketball. But
Yep.
then I went to high school in Winnipeg, so then that was my chance to like sign up for every sport that was available at that school. And so that's what I did. I was like, any sport, every sport. I was like, I'm playing them all.
Love that.
Which was super fun. And actually the reason why I chose the school that I went to in Winnipeg, it was the same school my brothers went to, is because there was a really good hockey academy there. So like as part of your phys ed degree, or not degree, phys ed diploma? No. What is
Your
it?
credits.
Credit?
Like your phys ed
I'm
credits
it's
to
been
graduate.
so long since
I
high
know.
school, I don't even know what it's called. It's like, did I graduate with a diploma? Yeah, I did. As your phys ed credits, you could do like this hockey academy and then play on the team. And so my brothers did that, and it was like a really good, they basically were playing hockey like 4 or 5 days a week and getting lots of practice time in and stuff. And so I decided to do that hockey academy, but there was no girls team. So then it was a big commitment for something that I didn't have an outlet for.
Right.
So then I did that for 1 year, and that was kind of like the end of my hockey. Was like, I liked how like fast I progressed. Like I learned so much, and like my stick handling skills, my skating, my like balance, like I feel like I went from like 0 to 100 with like skill wise. But then, had no outlet. It was just like sometimes we would scrimmage in like class or whatever.
Right.
And then there was also only one other girl that was in the hockey academy, and she was in grade 12. And she was also really shy. So then it was just like being new to the city, starting in this hockey academy, being an only girl, and this other grade 12 girl was like really shy. It was like a giant dressing room. I would go like at 7:30 in the morning, like because you had to get there early and in order to get your like hour time or whatever. And I just remember being like feeling sick because I was like, this is so isolating and so like I feel so like on the outside because first of all, I'm not like this is my first time living in the city, like going to like a big high school, and now I'm like alone in a dressing room playing with a bunch of guys. I was like so out of my element. So then it just quickly became a thing of like, I actually would feel like puking every single morning that we went to.
That tracks. Yep.
So hockey just hasn't been good to me. So long story short, I haven't played hockey in a long time. I do still have all my equipment, and I do love skating. But I never actually played it really organized. Like on a team. But and pretty much high school, I just played every sport. So that's when I got into more basketball and volleyball and track and soccer and all that stuff. So but then I didn't play after high school. So it's just, I think that's why you're in such formative years when you're in high school. And I think just part of me, like part of my identity, I guess, was built during those years. And so then I've always just identified as someone, and I loved it. Like I genuinely loved it so much, like playing on teams and practicing and playing games and stuff like that and traveling. And so I think that's why it's just like still part of me, even though I don't have a ton of outlet for it right now. But
oh, totally. Like it's such an important time of your life, and you're learning so much too. Like, I don't know. I feel like I learned the majority of life lessons that I've learned through sport and through those years from like, grade 7 to 12. You just learn so much about everything and teamwork and hard work. And different skills and showing up. There's just a lot. And then when it's done, I totally agree. It's like, whoa, I've just poured all this time and energy and effort into these things that I love, these games and sports I love. And then it's done and you're like, okay, what is next? You know, like who am I without these things? And
what was like your sport as you like started getting older? What was like, this is my sport? Definitely.
I played my main sport would have been soccer. I played a lot of soccer. And I loved it. So I played that from, when I was little, like 5 or 6 or whatever, all the way through, actually I played for 3 years in university as well. So I went all the way up, which was pretty fun. And kind of nice to have a little bit of sport after high school. At a pretty good competitive level. That was pretty sweet to experience that. But as I got into, I think when I was in grade 9, I mostly played outdoor all growing up. And then I think in grade 8 or grade 9, then I started playing indoor soccer through the winter as well. So then I would play like pretty much year round from grade 9 to grade 12, which was pretty fun. And I really enjoyed that. And it was just like, it was also sweet being in a small town, small city, I guess, in central Alberta, where you just like all your friends, we played together from when we were little all the way up till we graduated. So you become like a really tight knit group of girls, and it was just really fun to play together because we just knew what everyone would do all the time, which was a pretty cool experience. But then I also played basketball, when I was little in those little like fundamental years. And then I tried out for the team in grade 7. Yep, I was homeschooled. And so, but then in grade 7, we could go part-time to the public school. And we pretty much did that. Me and my older siblings did that so that we could play on the sports teams. Because my parents are pretty big into sports and our whole family. And so I would take like one class. I took like band class or something at the junior high. So then I could try out for the sports teams. And so I tried out for basketball, made it. Grade 7, I was too scared to try out for volleyball. I kind of regret that now. I'm like, I should have done it, but I was like terrified to go to public school. And so I didn't try out for volleyball. I did try out for track, didn't make the track team. And I was like, come on. I thought I was really fast, but
Weird.
Yeah.
That's surprising to me because you played soccer.
I know. But there were some really fast girls, and I had never done it before.
Right. Were you trying out for like specific track events? Or
it was like, go run around this field and we'll take the fastest kid kind of thing. And so I like ran around this field.
What if you wanted to do more of the field events?
Right. So
like,
then
I never jump really far.
Right. Like, I don't know, maybe I am a good jumper, but I just never did it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, grade 7, I was like, wow, they don't want me on the track team. Cool. That's whatever.
Should we go see how far we can jump?
I think we should actually.
Maybe after the episode.
Let's go dig a pit out back and do a long jump pit.
I would be curious because those were my, like, when I was in track, I was like all about the high jump. Like I did hurdles and triple jump was I was like, I love triple jump. I mean, I wasn't good at it, but it was, but like, you did it. I could maybe do the sprints, but in high school for sure, I was not a sprinter. Growing up, I was a lot more of a sprinter, but yeah, high school. And it's like when you're in high school, like, people are just so much better in those events. Like you have those kids that are like on the track, if you will.
Yep. Okay, well.
They're on the track.
To greatness.
Dad joke. Towards like actually playing in like university and high level. Like they're starting to like train.
They're
like
going
intense,
to track clubs.
They're going to like track clubs and all that stuff.
And it shows.
And that starts in like high school, which when you're growing up, you like just go to track as like a fun field trip kind of thing. But it started to get really intense in high school, and for sure I was like, that's why I'm doing javelin, because no one else is doing javelin.
And sweet, I'll be throwing this stick by myself over in the field.
Honestly, track practice was great. I was like, I'll just be over here just chucking this javelin all by myself.
Don't mind me.
Yeah, all these like sprinters.
I'll try not to shish kebab you.
Yeah. It's scary. I took that javelin all the way down to, I think it was Wisconsin once. Took it across the border.
Why?
Because
what were you doing with it in Wisconsin? Hunting? Spearing something?
Yeah, I was going spear fishing.
Oh, obviously.
I'm just kidding. No, it was around track time in school, and we were taking a trip down to see my cousins, and my coach was like, since you're the only one who is in javelin, like you should just take the javelin wherever you go. And I was like, great. But then I realized the javelin's in the car, and we're driving across the border. And I'm like freaked out because I'm like, now this javelin's going to get taken away because it's seen as a weapon. And I'm going to have to try and explain that to my coach. And like, it was just like this big ordeal. So we had to be like, yeah, we have a javelin. And they're like, a javelin? Like for what? I'm like, I'm training.
I'm an athlete.
I'm an athlete. And I'm training for the weekend or a week that I'm in
Wisconsin.
I think I threw it like once or twice that week. It was like,
oh, that's so funny.
Anyway,
that is funny. Yeah, I didn't do a lot of field events because then actually when I did finally make the track team, then I just did running.
Yeah.
I was like, this is my lane.
More of a long distance, yeah.
Yeah, I did like the 400, 800, 1500, and then the relays and stuff. Yeah, which were pretty fun. Yeah.
One last question.
Mm-hmm.
If you could only choose one sport to play for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Oh my goodness, Kate. That's a hard question. Because, I loved basketball as well. And I loved it for different reasons. Oh, man.
Because do you choose what you like are best at and love the most, but like maybe have I don't know, you don't know a lot of people,
Right?
Or do you choose something that like you can play with like your friends and family?
Mm-hmm. That's
And,
more like a good recreational sport.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a tough question.
I shouldn't have
know.
asked it.
I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll ponder it.
I don't even know if I have an answer. That's a terrible question. Scrap that. We're about all of the sports.
Okay, because we're multi-sport athletes. So I can't choose.
Once an athlete, always an athlete.
Always
right?
an athlete.
Okay. Good.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know. They're all good. There's a lot of good things out there. And there are some sports that like I just never tried, which I think would be fun. Yeah. Like
I always wanted to play rugby.
I wanted to play field hockey. I think that would have been fun too. We played it in gym class, like a makeshift version one time, and I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe one day we'll get into some new sports.
Maybe one day we'll be trying out some new stuff. I actually thought about there's a league, like pretty beginner league here in Calgary called CSSC. Well, it's like Calgary Sport and Social Club. Shout out. And they have a lot of like beginner friendly stuff, and you can sign up with a team to do multi-sport.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah,
so you play like a different sport every week or something?
Yeah, and you just like have a group of people, and then it doesn't really matter what your like skills and abilities are. It's just more so to just like get out and have fun and be active and stuff. And I was like, that'd be really interesting, and also maybe terrible though, at the same time.
Because you maybe show up to a sport and you're like, I literally don't know how to play this.
And there's maybe like one or two people that have played it a bit, or like, I don't know. I think they choose pretty good, like easy sports, like
that'd be
volleyball
fun,
and basketball
actually.
and soccer, and I think they do softball maybe too, or like frisbee.
Yeah,
whatever.
Some of the main ones that people at least know the rules to and stuff.
Yeah,
But
anyway,
it's fun.
So our favorite sport is multi-sport.
Yeah, that's what we've concluded.
All right.
Awesome.
Thank you, listeners, for listening. Till next time, this has been episode 1 of Bringing Her A Game. Tune in sometime soon to listen to the next.
Awesome.
Okay.
See ya.
You
Bye.
ready? Let's get it.
Bringing Her A Game is hosted, edited, and produced by yours truly, Jenya and Kelsey, 2 Canadian, over-caffeinated women sports fanatics.
Our theme song is Go Girl, Go Get It by the one and only Canadian baddie, Meja One.
Thanks to every woman breaking barriers in sport. From high school courts to Olympic podiums, you're the reason we hit record.
And a big thanks to you, our listener, for putting up with our shenanigans and supporting us. If you liked what you heard, even just a little bit, hit that follow button, rate us 5 stars, or give us a shout out to your friends in your group chat. All of it helps.
And remember to always bring your A game.
Catch you on the flip side.
Take another look, take another chance. Show 'em how you feel, do another dance. You $100 bill, make 'em holler back. Go girl, just get it. Go girl, could get it. Take another look, take another chance. Show 'em how you feel, do another dance. You $100 bill, make 'em holler back. Go girl, just get it. Go girl, could get it. I wake up in the morning, take a look at myself. Looking good, how you doing? Feeling cute as hell. Cooking in the kitchen breakfast cause it's good for my health. Now we about to hustle business cause it's good for my wealth. Who'd have known? 5 years ago we was struggling. Stretch a dollar till it go far, keep it bubbling. Fam got my back, not the love, can be motivated. Now relax, we create, now we highly celebrated. Hated, look ma, we made it. Money in the back, no debts, yeah we paid it. Vibes are marinated, highly educated. Reppin' for the southeast side, yeah we elevated. So slide, glide, hit the high. Queens in the building, now we feelin' fly. Kings in the place cause we feel alright. Coasting on that morning ride. Take another look, take another chance. Show 'em how you feel, do another dance. You $100 bill, make 'em holler back. Go girl, just get it. Go girl, could get it. Take another look, take another chance. Show 'em how you feel, do another dance. You $100 bill, make 'em holler back. Go girl, just get it. Go girl, could get it. Put on your makeup, curl your hair. You're so much bigger than the clothes you wear. Get your sexy on is the truth to dare. Be honest with yourself, baby girl, self-care. Looking to belong, just belong somewhere. When you close your eyes, whisper in the prayer. Take me to the stars, something else out there. Dancing on the moon, baby, Fred Astaire. Sky high's the limit, will is infinite. Free like my spirit, best life we live it. Slaying with your walk, slaying with your way. Who you were before ain't who you are today. You kid on the block glowing on you, babe. I ain't got no time for no mess today. Beauty Emporium, peep my decorium. Browse on fleek, queen speak auditorium. Once undercover, now I'm diamond and glow. If they don't like me, they still watch my show. Woo! So slide, glide, hit the high. Queens in the building, I repeat and fly. Kings in the place, cause we feel alright. Coasting on that morning ride. Just vibe, then bounce. Go girl, just get it. Go girl, go get it. Just vibe, then bounce.